What is ITCZ? You might be wondering what is ITCZ since we've been hearing this word from Pag-asa's weather forecast. For today's video, we are going to talk about what is the meaning of ITCZ. My name is Rugin Montecarvo.
This is Ivy, and today we're going to discuss with my partner about the occurrence and effects of ITCZ in the Philippines. So, ITCZ, or the Intertropical Convergence Zone, is a zone that circles the Earth around the equator, where the northern and southern hemisphere trade winds meet. Seasonal changes in the ITCZ's location have a significant impact on rainfall in many equatorial countries, resulting in the tropics, wet and dry seasons, rather than the cold and warm seasons of higher latitudes. So changes in the ITCZ over time can cause catastrophic drought or flooding in surrounding places.
ITCZ, or the Intertropical Convergence Zone, is also called as doldrums. It is originally identified as an intertropical front. As what mentioned earlier, ITCZ is the area encircling the Earth, generally near the equator, where the northern and southern hemisphere meets. The Intertropical Convergence Zone appears as a band of clouds consisting of showers with occasional thunderstorms that encircles the globe near the equator.
So, due to the Intertropical Convergence Zone, the autonomous region in Muslim area, or the Mindanao, or the ARMM, has been experiencing moderate to heavy rain. The ITCZ, or the Intertropical Convergence Zone, may still affect the Visayas and Mindanao and may cause for further raising the risk of flooding and rain-induced landslides.
ITCZ exists because of the convergence of the trade winds. In the northern hemisphere, the northeast trade winds converge with the southeast winds from the southern hemisphere. The point at which the trade winds converge forces the air up into the atmosphere, forming the ITCZ. The tendency for the convective storms in the tropics is to be short in their duration, usually on a small scale. But these short-lived storms can produce intense rainfall.
So ITCZ can bring rain, which could spark such as severe events that thus people in those places should be prepared according to hydrologists.
Aircraft flying through an active ITCZ will probably encounter some or all the hazards associated with a cumulonimbus clouds such as icing, turbulence, lightning, and wind shear. However, it is in this zone that the most severe effects may often be encountered. In particular, it is within the ITCZ that convective breakthroughs of the tropopause often occur, with the majority occurring overland and especially in the second half of each day. Convective penetration of the tropopause is less common over oceanic areas where the phenomenon is more likely to occur in the early hours of each day, generating more isolated cells.
So in the Philippines, flooding and landslides are becoming more likely the result of this ITCZ. So we have to be careful and be prepared always whenever we have this catastrophe.
Studying about the ITCZ gives a big contribution to our general knowledge. In addition, intertropical convergence zone can be served as a basis for our weather forecast. It helps the agencies like Pag-asa to know what will be the effect of the winds in our country, if it will cause typhoon, storms, and other weather disturbances. That will be all for today. Bye. Thank you for listening.